with the my introduction. All right, so this is me. I'm all looking great, I know that. And I call as Hina Firdaus. I'm also an educator in an academy, so you can find me in an academy. I will post the link in the description. I have completed my MTech, so yeah, I'm graduated highly. I have some published paper in international journals. My research area is mostly in machine learning and augmented reality. So besides of all the study and nerdy geeks, I also love to sing, paint, cook, read, teach, and animate, YouTube vlogging. Oh my god, I'm so much. So I'm very much fun. So kindly enroll or subscribe to my channel, enroll to my lectures in Unacademy, and subscribe to my channel. So let's see agenda for the today. So I'm gonna talk to you about the net exams and what is net exam actually. So earlier net was organized by UGC. That, like, earlier, before it was the CBSE, then it was under the umbrella of UGC. And recently, from the December exam, NTA has taken the charge and he is organizing this exam. And it's now a CBT, like, it's a computer based test. So earlier we used to fill the OMR sheet. Now you have to sit in front of computer and solve the exam. So yeah, and this is actually a university teaching and a fellowship assistant exam, where, like, if you're going for a PhD or MPhil, like any JRF position, it is mandatory for you to clear the net exam. And if you are with the JRF, you're gonna get the stipend of nearly 25,000 rupees for the all branches. It's not only for the one branches, all branches. And only the 5% of the whole people clear the net exam will get the chance to be get the chance to qualify for the fellowship position. So it is like, you have to really do well in your exam. So there are 84 subjects, and in that we have Sanskrit, Pali, many language subjects. We have Hindi, English. We also have computer science and applications, commerce, psychology, economics, and electronics, like that. Even music, theater, drama also we have one of those subjects. Then 91 cities are there, like across the India, where this exam is conducted. So like most of the cities is covered under this. And there are the two options in the like, when you are applying for the NTA NET exam. Like, you can apply for the position of assistant professor and JRF. So learn this acronym. AP is like assistant professor, so you can apply for both AP and JRF, and you can only simply apply for the AP if you're not confident enough, or you're already having a JRF. Whatever is the case, your story. And next exam is going to conduct in 2019 of July. Actually, this exam conducts every twice in a year, so that's great, right? Okay, so the eligibility, if you see, like, I just have copied. I really was so lazy to make everything. I'm also having lots of exams and things are here, upside down. So I literally copied this thing from the site. So pardon me, but I'll explain you everything. Okay, so we are having lots of categories in our exams. Like, if you are from the unreserved, OBC, NCL, SC/STs, PWD candidates, transgenders. So if you are appearing for the exam, you must have 55% marks, like, without rounding off, in your master's degree and another equivalent exams, which is recognized by UGC universities and institutes. So I please ask everyone, whoever is watching this video, check your university or your college or the institute wherever you are studying, is it approved by UGC or not. And the link of the UGC approved list is given in the description also, and you can go and Google it. Okay, for the other like other caste other than general, they have 50% aggregate marks to have in your masters. So like, even the students who are, in their final exams, or they are going to appear for their final exams, who are already studying in the masters, they are also allowed to sit in this exam. And even you have entered into the master's level and you have cleared one semester or two semester, whatever, you can also sit for the exam and start writing the exams. So yeah, you can do that. So and if you are getting clear as for the JRF or assistant professor, you will be getting admitted as provisionally, and that will give you a benefit, like it will give you an edge if you are having a JRF while you are studying the masters, because many universities have their own patents, like projects will be coming, especially if you are in the technical universities, like professional universities. Many have their professors projects will be going on, and they search for the JRF cleared students, because that is the UGC regulation. So if you are having a JRF, that will give you an edge, and with the masters you can start doing the JRF thing, and you can even pursue your research proposal into that. So yeah, and for that also you need 50% marks, and for the OBC and other general candidates 55%. And but the thing is, like, if you got it also, you must complete your masters in 2 years. You should not delay it more than 2 years. So the other transgender candidates are also like eligible to apply for this, and there will be some fee where when you are applying for the exams. So the PhD candidate who has the master level exam and they completed in 19 September 1991, even I was not born that time, they are also eligible to apply for this exam with a 5% of relaxation in their aggregate marks. And other than that, you can check with whatever the graduation you have done. So the application fee is 250 rupees for SC, ST, PWD and transgender. For OBC, NCL, it is 500 rupees, and for unreserved people, we are so rich, because we are general category. Okay, no offense to any other people. It is 1000 rupees. So JRF score validity is because when you are clearing the exams and you got admission just right, like already was admitted in university and you wrote the exam, or you are writing the exam to get into the admission, you are eligible for only 3 years. So after 3 years you may have to renew it or give a proper result why you are delaying it more than for the 3 years. So it is only eligible only for the 3 years. And in that case, like, you have to get your fellowship done, and you're gonna get all the money with the period you're going to serve for your MPhil or PhD. So uh, when you are getting your JRF done, that thing, yeah, I told you about the fellowship, but you have to produce a net certificate, because now NTA is only having the role of conducting the exam and declaring the result. So the whatever the certificate is going to come, it is going to come from the UGC Net Bureau. So you have to go, like, they will contact you and they will send you all the results. Or if you are having any trouble, I'm attaching the address here. This is the address, you can contact it and you can get your results done. All right, so now coming to the most important part, which is the exam pattern. So this paper is occurs in two segments, first and second, and duration is for the first session is 1 hour, and for the second it is 2 hours. And why it is like that, so let me explain you. And total duration is 3 hours. So after writing the first paper, which is only about the general aptitude, and we have in that section we have ICT, we have teaching aptitude, research aptitude. We are also going to see lots of about the reasoning, quantitative data interpretations and all those things, and I'm gonna cover everything legitly. After that, then after that we're gonna get a 30 minutes break, where you may allow to sit in your system. You can go for loo, you can't leave the exams hall, but you can just stay in the exam hall, or you can assess the floor. That's it. So after the 30 minutes break, then you have to sit in your system, and the session 2 will start, which is having the 100 question, and that is your technical part. There you have to deal with your own subjects. So this is the compulsory general for everyone, and all the questions are compulsory in the both section. The good part is there is a no negative section, no negative no negative questions, no negative marking, so you can make your guesses. And each question carries 2 marks, so both sections carry 2 marks. So part 1 is having 100 marks and part 2 is having 200 marks, so total it becomes of 300 marks. And every branch is having their own different strategy. But if you want to get the JRF, like if your target is for the July 2019, so I will ask you guys to please prepare more on the question sides. Like, first you understand the theory and understand what you don't have to study, then you understand, okay, apart from not having to study, what I have to really study, which is coming in the previous year's question paper mostly, and cover the whole syllabus, because still now you are having 5 more months to cover. So yeah, like at least keep 1 month in your hand, or prepare with every subject, prepare like solve the previous year question paper, get into the exam mode from the first day itself, then only you are able to get the JRF. Because JRF, to get in 300, at least you must score more than 190 or 180, because most of the branches they are having 60%. For the general I'm talking, it is more than 60% cutoff. So like this time for the computer science and application, it was 62% cutoff for the general candidates. So it means that you have to score nearly 200 marks or more than 200 marks. So to do that, it's prefer for you to like get into that trade. And for the NTA, if you want to just qualify for the AP, for that, if you are scoring more than 160 or 170, it is more than enough for you to qualify for the AP. But you only will be qualified for the AP. But if you are qualifying for 200 or more than 200, you will get the AP plus JRF, so you can go in the both of the direction. Let's see some highlights. I have already talked, there is no negative marking, all questions are compulsory. Yeah, you can choose the paper 1 and paper 2 either in English, Hindi language, and there will be a small icon like I, where you can select your language from there. Okay, I will also explain you how to do the mock test in for the NTA NET, and how can you easily navigate to the through the question, because that's important. And sometimes, especially in the paper 1, questions are like, for the English also it becomes very tough, for the Hindi also it becomes very tough. So you can either check either of the language by checking, by changing the language. And there also a PDF of the whole question paper will be available in the exam hall, so you can click on it and you can see all the question paper at one glance. Like, if it's very hard for you to click and see, because when you are having an offline paper, you generally glimpse through the whole paper and see, like, which part to attend first and not to, and leave the rest. You can do the same thing with this PDF, and you can open the PDF and you can check. All right, I will give you all the description, like how you can do it. I will explain you the whole interface of the examination hall, so that will help you to get a glimpse and prepare a strategy. Because it's only 1 hour, you have to do 50 questions. In that we have maths also, and many people leave that part. I don't know why. That's a very scoring part, so don't leave it. And yeah, you will given a rough paper and a pen in the examination hall, so don't carry anything. I'm legitimately telling you, don't carry anything. Don't even wear your watch, just carry your ID proof and your admit card and one passport size photo, nothing other than that. And because they're gonna take everything out. And if you are in Delhi, if you got if you're living in Delhi, probably you will get some IDZ zone. They are the worst, their bathrooms are the worst. All right, but those zone centers, they're gonna have some kind of places inside around their area, where they will let you keep the bags with the rate of 20 or 30 rupees, depend which area you have got. So yeah, so keep some changes with you even, and don't carry any costlier item with you when you're going for the exam. Don't even carry any kind of PDA calculator or anything. So yeah, so this is much about the exam hall. So yeah, so this is all for the today's lecture, today's introduction. And please follow myself. This is the channel Swotters. I have already told, follow me, link in the description in the Unacademy. Subscribe to my channel, you're gonna see lots of fun stuff. See you.